gonna be able to get the Orchards, but anime Vanguards is officially released in 3 hours. So what I'm gonna do is just do the grinding before the game comes out. If you guys have a question that I can hopefully answer, please put them in the chat. Brazil. Hello from Brazil. How's it going over there? What's the time like in Brazil with Vanguards coming out in it's 3 hours time? Because in the UK over here that's gonna be sort of 11 PM to midnight release. So you guys in Brazil at least get sort of a few hours on a Sunday night. If you have any questions about the game before it's releasing, I can hopefully try and answer it because I have managed to get quite a few hours in early access. I have been away for the weekend, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get any content out yesterday when it officially went live for early access. Currently, I'm just doing the Igris farm, which is standard level. Sort of have a mythic and have speed car. Pretty easy to solo. I'll do a video later as well, where I'll go through a tier list, so hopefully people have a better idea on what they want to sort of spin for mythic-wise. This is the sort of unique, when it's released in the Middle East. Let me see what time is in the Middle East right now. This time in the Middle East, it's 10:16 in the Middle East, so Vanguards should be out around sort of 1 AM. Game Bowl, yeah, I'll tell you that. There we go, is that better? Sorry, I'm just sort of, this is the first time streaming, so the sounds are a little bit mismatched and all that. It should be around sort of 1 AM-ish in Middle Eastern, the release. So hopefully, I don't know, you could spin for a few mythics, but I don't know if you have school on Monday or all that. This is the new sort of double dungeon. That's alright. Glad I could help you. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate they're releasing it so late at night, but it is what it is. You did think though, considering it's been in early access for over 24 hours now, they would have just sort of opened it up fully, but if the devs don't want to do that, then they don't want to do that. There we go. Similar to Anime Defenders, it has the nice smooth replay just straight into the same mission, which is quite nice. Same with the Play Next 2. So that is an improvement on Anime Adventures, which is quite good. Definitely a lot better than Anime Defenders as well in terms of visuals and sounds. I will say that it's definitely a lack of content right now, but I'm hoping they'll be quite quick, sort of like every 2 weeks update where they can get in trading, when they can get in, like, there's not even raids yet, so hopefully these things start to come. As well, if I get any cool units, I'll try and do some showcasing, but my luck is not usually the greatest, so we will see about that. We will see. So I get the money. 1 second. Oh no. Slow. Yeah. These are the. This is chart-in. Pretty good unit model. And the attack effects. Pretty cool. I definitely think it's the closest to AA that we've had since it's got shut down. Definitely some fixing up needed though, because there are quite a few bugs. There are also quite a few unique things, like the mounts. That's pretty cool. I say unique, it's just copying ASTD, but I mean that's pretty cool, you know? That is pretty cool. And then you also have the emote wheel. Bam bam. So yeah, hopefully that gets actually remembered about and they keep doing sort of cool little emotes every now and then. Come on, Naruto, get him. Yeah, if you guys want me to sort of stream more as well, that's definitely something I've been considering, because if I'm just sort of grinding out, you know, as I'm doing here, just trying to get a unit, or trying to evo something, I can do that with subscribers, if that will help you lot. As well, I mean, I don't know if people sort of enjoy this sort of just sitting back, watching somebody just sort of grind a bit. But it's something I definitely want to sort of try to do a bit more. So please do leave any suggestions of how this can be better, as I will repeat, this is my first time streaming. So I will always appreciate feedback. I will try within my best efforts to implement anything. That is a cool animation. That is Anime Adventures-esque. We'll say the AoEs are awfully small compared to the other games. But I think that's just more of a design choice as opposed to anything else. As well, the map designs, they're a little bare, but they are extremely cool. Yeah, the Statue of God comes. I think the game's pretty balanced. I feel like you can probably solo most things. I definitely think some of them are quite hard though. So I would definitely recommend, especially if you don't have Mythic, sort of squadding up with people and trying to do that. Because I think once you get decent trait, decent Mythic, decent level, like how I've got now with Chartin, she can basically solo for most things. So yeah. And unit passives, which I think is a pretty cool feature to be fair. I definitely like it. Boom, boom. No Igris still. I yearn for Igris. I have a funny feeling of it being a 0.75% drop rate. It may be a while. I do quite like how they've told us, unlike how in Anime Adventures we sort of just have to guess. Just sort of go, you know. I just assume most things were like 1%, like when you're trying to do raids for like Daki back in the day. So them actually telling us the percentage is quite nice. But yeah, I would sort of like maybe a way to sort of do it harder, but then have a better chance, because 0.75% is, I think, a lot lower than what Anime Adventures drop rates were for these kind of units. I mean, I can try and pull up the Anime Adventures wiki if that's not down. I'm fairly sure. it's not on there, but I'm fairly sure units like Merlin, which would be what this essentially is the equivalent of, was not 0.75%. I mean, that's just... You could be doing hundreds just for one. And with the new Ascension features, you're going to need like 6 if you want the max damage on him. And I think currently there are infinite leaderboards. So again, you're going to be wanting to sort of grind out 6 Icaruses. And as there is no trading in the game, you can't trade for 6, so you literally just have to grind like probably 500 of this legend stage to get him maxed. I think by that time he probably will be power prepped in an update, so you gotta sort of decide for yourself what you'd sort of rather. Something as well I was considering doing is just live streaming the banner, like how a channel does in ASTD. If that is something people would find useful, do say. I'll try and work out the logistics of having a stream up that long. Just purely on the banner. I do feel like it is quite useful. Yeah, this new unique level, one wave before the end, these unique statues will get a marker that you have to take down before you can actually damage the Tower God, which is a cool new mechanic. 2 will spawn on 15 as well. Here they are. But you have to make sure to burst them down nice and quick, so you can actually kill the boss before he runs away. Definitely think that is a very cool game mechanic. Definitely threw me off when that first happened to me, because I was very confused about what was happening. But there we go. He is now attackable, and just like that, it is not too bad for solo. Gems, gold, green essence, the evil item, no Icarus. Still no Icarus. Hopefully we'll be able to get him tonight. I mean, I'll probably stream for maybe just up until release. I'll stream for, in fact, just for those who are eagerly awaiting. I will also pop out of the grind on the hour just to check the banner. I don't really have any gems, so don't know what I'd spend it. I did a bit, but nice to just sort of check. I'll definitely, once the game comes out, I'll stop the stream and I'll do a quick tier list video so you lot know what units to summon for and what to save your gems on. And then Thursday will be the ASTD tournament video again. However, I will be transitioning to more anime Vanguards content, simply because ASTD is dying. If not, I mean, kind of class, it's dead already. And I think this is definitely the future. I mean, this is by far so much better than Anime Defenders. I feel like Anime Defenders may just sort of be dead. I mean, it sort of killed its economy immediately, making gems tradable, and I think that's backfired more than I could ever imagine. So we've reached the point where Vanguards, as long as the devs just don't do anything stupid, Vanguards should hopefully be what everyone's been waiting for. Sort of that anime adventures replacement. Obviously, will it ever be as good? You never know, but it probably won't just because of nostalgia. But I reckon it could go quite far, provided they keep consistent updates and consistent improvement. Because it definitely has some rough edges, but it's definitely a diamond. But 149, I'm just gonna have to let that one run free. It's quite funny. Yeah, I will say before the tier list, Cha In is very good. Sung Jin Woo, very good. Obviously Igris, very good. Alucard, very good. Granted, Igris and Alucard are both secrets, so odds are it would be a pain in the backside to get those. But yeah, mythic-wise, Cha In, Sung Jin Woo, definitely the main two tier. Honestly though, I feel like they're all viable. They're all pretty good. I definitely would say though, Sasuke is by far the worst, so avoid him. But as for the others, they're all pretty decent. I've noticed as well, there are not many 3 placement units. Most of them are actually 4 and 5 placement, which I think is to sort of limit how pay to win trait monarch, or unique as it would be in Anime Adventures is, which I do quite like. I feel like it's definitely nice to see that they're sort of thinking about pay to win, because with most of these units being 4 or 5 placement, the monarch trait, even though it is unique, isn't the best trait for most units. Now, I don't know which units exactly are 3 placement, because I have not seen many units, because it has been quite rough, my luck so far. But hopefully tonight we can get Igris, and then we can find out how many placements he is. I should, hopefully by the time I get him, have enough Evo materials to simply evolve him right away. Crap. Come on, Naruto. So yeah, as you can see, 1 of 1. Until you kill the statues, you can't damage that boss. You've got to kill the statue to kill the boss. So hopefully we can kill the statue quickly, because the boss, I will say, a lot of the bosses have effects, so every boss pretty much will be either it will sprint, or it will stun, or it will have a spawner, or it will have that sort of second phase health restart. But fairly easy to solo. And still no Igris. So we go again. Crocodile is here because Crocodile, I believe, is the only slow in the game. So definitely these two and Killua probably the epics to save. I'm not sure about selling units simply because there is no fuse mechanic. You cannot fuse units of XP currently. Don't know if that's intentional, if they're going to add it later. I kind of do hope they add it later because fusing for XP is so nice, and it's just like such a waste to get all this gold when you can't use it. Hello. Hello, MQSM. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. We check the Anime Vanguards countdown. It's now 2 hours time till it'll be released for everybody, which will be nice to have lots of lovely people join us in the game. Especially since I feel like I've seen on the Early Access Discord, a lot of people have been struggling with quite a few levels. So I think it's definitely good to have sort of, well, I don't know, how many players do we reckon Anime Vanguards will have on release? We reckon, do you reckon it'd reach 100k on release? I reckon it could. I reckon it could reach 100k on release, which would be pretty damn impressive. I reckon, I mean, it's just gained 100,000 members on the Anime Vanguards Discord just from the trailer. So honestly, I could see it hitting 100,000 players on release, which I think would definitely be worthy, to be honest. It's definitely worthy if it does. But yeah, I will do a quick tier list once this stream's done, as well as I will do possibly tomorrow a sort of quick beginner's guide to help you lot sort of get started. I'll probably also try and get up a sort of how to get gems, because I know that's going to be something people will be wanting, as well as like how to solo things like this if that's what people want. What other content am I thinking of doing? As well, I mean, comment what content you guys would like to see, because I literally just sort of, if I can do it, I will do your comment. I mean, I know there's a few comments I've not been able to do in ASTD, where it's like, Gojo, I've not been home when he's been banner, so I've not been able to do the Captain Zone with him. Sorry. I do remember your comment, and I am sorry that I haven't been able to do it. I know I have been asked to do a leaderboard run in ASTD, however, I cannot handle that. However, for Anime Vanguards, they have a different system where it will get increasingly harder, meaning that it won't ever reach ridiculous wave, so I could do a leaderboard run gameplay. That is what people would like. But obviously, Anime Vanguards is the shiny new toy, and I do have a job, so I won't be able to be super active still. I will definitely make an effort to sort of get a lot more content out with the release, and then probably go back to my more regular Thursday ASTD, one video on the weekend about Anime Vanguards, unless there's something requested, in which case I will do the requested thing. yeah, please do let me know content people would like to see. This channel's sort of more, I think, a hobby for me, I'd say, but I am always happy to make stuff to help people. So I feel like that's something that I can do. It's something that's quite enjoyable. So yeah, please do say, like, if you guys want a guide on how to, you know, tiny tasks, I feel like you could definitely tiny task a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff you could definitely tiny task. So that will definitely be something people, I think, would be interested in. Although actually, this isn't tiny taskable because they have been sneaky, and it's random which one of the guards is the one you have to destroy, and there is no unit with a big enough range that you can cover them all. So I think they have been very sneaky in that aspect. So most macros will probably just be gem grinding. I mean, I feel like it's either, I mean, infinite mode definitely gives a lot of gems, so it could be that. It could just be story. I'll look into it. I'll possibly make a guide like how I made one way back when Anime Defenders came out, where I made a guide on how to get multiple accounts at once, simply because you had to do that to have a chance in Anime Defenders. Because yeah, I don't know why they made gems tradable in that game. That was just such a mess. I'm so glad they've sort of gone, we're gonna wait and we'll do trading later, because simply it would just sort of ruin everything. I mean, imagine if people were just getting like Igris or Alucard and they'd be trading with like, I don't even know what you trade. Any battle passes, something stupid like that. I mean, I feel like there's such a limited amount of things that you can trade for. It just really doesn't make sense. Because I believe the only units that even be tradable as well are Igris and Alucard. Everything else would just sort of be battle pass, VIP. Granted, both very useful. I mean, battle pass, you know, just, I think it does literally only have gems, gold, trait rerolls. There's not even a shiny version of the unit you get in the battle pass. So, sort of, I'm not sure if it's worth the money. However, VIP, how cheap it is, get gem discounts. People that like to go AFK in the time chamber, it gives a boost on that too. So, I think VIP for the cost and benefits is probably a worthwhile investment. I'd sort of wait on the battle pass and see. Because I think if you're not really struggling for gems, you're not really struggling for rerolls, you could probably save your money. Come on, Naruto. There you go. Ciao. Beautiful. I will say, maybe it's just my headphones, but I do feel like the music is a bit loud. I'll probably turn it down actually somewhere, let me see, yeah. I would definitely turn the music down. It has a UI scale, which is quite nice. Obviously teleport to spawn, teleport to lobby. Show max range on placement. So that now means you can see sort of the inner line. This is the initial, out is the max, which I think is really cool. I may leave that on. I may actually leave that on because I think that is such a cool and useful feature actually. Yeah, I'm definitely going to leave that on. I mean, here you go. Get a good feel for it now. See? Yeah, that's actually a really good feature. I am loving that. Although skip, obviously, place units visibility, camera shake. enemy tags, damage, all these things to help sort of reduce lag. If you do struggle with that, right, it's wave 14, let's do this. Come on, there we go. And you two can deal with that. And boom, boom, boom. There you are. And oh. So yeah, I think they've definitely been very clever with how they've done this one to stop you tiny tasking to get loads of Igrises. I mean, I have spoken with Dreamy Spoon, who is one of the balancers, and he did say that stuff will be tiny taskable, but I guess for sort of the more secret units, they probably don't want that happening. Like how in Anime Adventures you could, well, I mean, you could just tiny task whatever portal it was, leave that on overnight. You've got like 5 Dazais, so it is quite nice to see them sort of making you actually have to be there. Also, then it is quite annoying because you have to do, you know, 100 runs to get Igris. It's sort of a bit. That's the point of macros, you know. If you're gonna make it so ridiculously hard to get it, people are gonna AFK it slightly. I'm curious if they will do any balance changes. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they did do a few minor adjustments, but I think most units are definitely viable. Even the legendaries, because of these passives, like some of them have some crazy passives. I mean, in story, Goku Black will execute enemies below 20% health at random chance. Like, doesn't matter how much damage he does, but that 20% execute's insane. Gon, I think, gets a 10% damage boost per enemy in his range. If you're reaching like an infinite mode where you have hundreds of units in his range, he could start to become more powerful than Mythics. Like, I think they've definitely cooked with these unit passives. So I thought originally it was going to be sort of ASTD copy. I think they're pretty unique. They're pretty unique. Yeah, I'll be quite happy when it is released, not only so you all can play, but I can actually play with my friends as well who are not lucky enough to get early access. Big shout out to the Anime Vanguards Discord for sliding me some early access, simply for being a bit of a yapper over there. That's quite nice of them. Especially to have a chance to sort of try this out. Because yeah, I mean, look at this map. It's pretty cool looking. I think, yeah, the only sort of things I'd say bad about the maps is simply just there's not much stuff. And obviously that could just be partly because flyers aren't a thing in the game, so hill units aren't a thing really. Which could explain it all, to be honest. But yeah, the maps do look very lovely. For that. Whee! Put down. Down him. Let me upgrade. Whee! And let me go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, please do let me know if there's anything about the stream that is bad, stuff you'd like me to do, things like that, as yeah, this is my first time streaming, so not really too sure what to do. I feel like, you know, we've seen was it Kaisen at speed, do all these crazy things. Don't think I'll be able to do, you know, jumping over cars and stuff, but I can definitely sort of try my best if there's something people want. Because that is essentially what this channel is. It's just simply doing what people want, you know? And it's got us to, what, 481 subscribers, which is crazy. I mean, just the very fact that, you know, like when making this, you know, I was gassed to even reach 100, so, I mean, to be, what, this close to 1,000 is just, it's mind-blowing, really. Like, we're nearly halfway there. And then it's sort of like, if you reach that 1,000, you know, that's when it's sort of like semi-serious in a sense of like, you know, genuinely like thousands of people sort of tune into what you do. You know, if you get to help thousands of people, it's pretty cool, you know? It's pretty cool. Send shuriken. Beautiful. And finish him off, please. Thank you. Just do that. Do that. That. Char in that bad boy up. And give me an Igris, please. No, we go one last time, and then I'll pop in. Oh my lord, what was that? So I can. Oh, okay. Oh, you can zoom out of the map. Huh. Don't know if that's intentional or not, but there you go. You can kind of escape the map slightly. Could be intentional. Most likely this is what early access is for. I feel like you're not supposed to be able to zoom out, but there you go. That's quite cool. Yeah. If, you know, you'd write music in the background, I don't know if that's something people would want. I can look into sort of getting some copyright-free music playing. Always a bit conscious of copyright. I think I went back and had to silence some parts in some old videos. I don't know if people noticed. There are now silent parts of some of the old videos because for some reason, even though they were copyright-free music, some things just flagged up on YouTube, so I was like, ah, not worth the hassle. I'll get rid of it. But yeah, this mount thing is quite funky. A little cooldown on it. Stop you spamming it so much. Yeah, I mean the animation on that's actually quite cool. I'm very intrigued to see what they do with this. It will be so nice if whenever they add the Soul Society story, I can get Unohana's lovely little fly thing from my shiny Unohana back in Anime Adventures. It'd be quite nice to have that again. That was devastating losing that. I think that was my first sort of big valuable unit I ever got. And it was my baby. God though, actually, I had quite a few valuable units by the time it shut down. I mean, I think I had 2 shiny Jings, I think like 8 Homeras, I think I had like, got 4 Sids, had like 8 Dazais. It was slightly painful, losing all of that hard work and time. So please, Anime Vanguards, make sure you've done your homework. Get taken down, because I really hope this will work out. I really do. Yeah, as well though, if you guys just go, we don't want to see you stream, boo. I don't have to stream, I just thought it would be quite nice to sort of do. I'm not really doing anything tonight. Had a nice busy long weekend away, so I was sort of like, I'm going to be playing this, I'm just grinding out for Icarus anyway. Why not just stream, you know? I mean, it doesn't love a bit of a yap to pass the time. Which statues are going to be the evil statues? You and you. Bill. What was the... Okay. Come on guys, get in. Come on, show me Icarus. Come on. No. Right, there is a banner change coming up, so I will pop back to the lobby. Oh, my daily reward. Oh, yep, this is a glitch I will warn you about. Every time you load into the lobby, it is extremely laggy for some reason. I do hope they will fix this, because this is not very fun. Come on, let me move, let me move. Just noticed as well, this has sent a notification out. It was not supposed to do that. I can finally move at least. Let's see the banner. 6, 3, 2, 1, and it's Sunjin Woo. Lovely to see. I mean, might as well summon for him. Hopefully, I mean, he's definitely one we want to get. Currently, only got Charm and that. Ooh. Nice, I will claim that. Ooh. I'll claim. Oh my god, I've done so many challenges accidentally. I'm just grinding out Icarus. Do 2 challenges is my last thing. Claim that daily. Oh, we've got a lovely amount of gems to splash. Come on, give us Sunjin Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, come on, give us one at a time. No. Come on, Sungjin Woo. No. Come on, Sungjin Woo. No. Oh god, we've got 5 more. No. 4 more. Nope. 3 more. No. 2 more. God. Last one. That is a no to Sungjin Woo. So we shall strive for pity as usual. There's also level milestones, so as you level up, more gems, more trait rerolls, all good stuff. All very good stuff. In fact, let's go to the challenges. Has the daily challenge reset then? It has, I think, right? No. Okay, that one does reset at the night. Ooh! Stars. We do need stars. This person, I think, is asking. Stars. Come on. No? Are they not going to join? Oh, I don't think they've unlocked the level. Oh dear. Sorry. Oop. Go without them. Here we are. Same level. It's quite funny. I didn't actually read what the effects were, and these are quite unclear what the effects are. So I do hope they sort of make it a lot clearer in the future. But for now it's fine. This is still early access, so yeah. Let's try and figure out how I stop that sending out a notification for the stream, because I don't know why it did that. I'm so sorry if you received like an email. Probably shouldn't be googling this stuff on the challenge, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, look at that. They're not even that tough. Well, maybe they are. That just didn't take the full damage. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a glitch, but it's fine. Go to just what's my channel settings? Cool. Die. Ooh, hello, the best gamer in the world. How are you doing today? Currently, I'm just going to be sort of streaming the early access until the game comes out, and then I will probably end the stream. So about an hour and a half. You're doing good. That's glad to hear. I'm doing good too. I had a nice weekend away, which is why the first day video was very rushed, because I was sort of, I literally had, I think, half an hour to sort of do it all, and then a big rush, but it's quite cool. Went to a board game cafe and then saw a rerunning of A New Hope at a cinema, which is quite cool. Yeah, they are all maxed. I don't know if you've seen much anime Vanguards gameplay, but it looks very promising, is what I'll say. Very, very promising. Just keep upgrading. So, notifications. Show how I stop it pinging people I don't like. So I don't want to bother people with a notification for that. So I think I sort of was saying earlier how I am possibly going to sort of stream a bit if I'm just if I'm doing some tedious, like right now I'm just grinding for Icarus. I'm doing something like that. If I'm, you know, like if I'm doing ASTD, or enjoy your lunch. I hope you have a nice lunch. Yeah, just sort of streaming if I'm doing something long like this, or sort of the general. I may do that a bit more. Nice to see people pop up every now and then. Advance. How do I do this then? Such a boomer when it comes to this. Come on, lads. Let's have a bit. Attack. Come on. Oh my god, are they just permanently stunned? What's going on? Here we go. Oh, let's left the range now. Come on. That's not. You've got to actually. Oh my god, no, is it regen? Oh, it's regen, that's why. Oh no, it's regen. Yeah, I do not like how that is not clear that that is regen. There definitely needs to be some kind of indicator because, oh my days, that is horrific. If that's the UI. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat this. Oh dear, this is not looking good. Just hey. To do this though. There's no way to stop it, okay. I guess every time I do a live stream, you lot will just have to accept. You'll be terribly sorry, everyone. Oh dear. Yeah, I do hope they would add some sort of green things. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing this entire level, and I did not know it was regen. Please, devs, please add a much clearer, this is a regen enemy. Because that is not clear. Maybe the heart is, but I don't know, you just expect like the green and the pluses, you know? That's what you expect. That's what you've sort of come to learn means. Oh god. Regen. So they've got to sort of adapt the game to keep it in line with what we know. I still beat it anyway. Come on guys, stop being perma-stunned. Hit him. Come on, he's so low. Hit him. Hit him. No! They keep stunning. The statue stuns. The boss stuns. Oh dear. Come on, hit him. He's so low. Come on. Come on. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Oh my god, no. Please, kill him. 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 Come on, he's so low. One hit. Oh my god, no. Hit. Hit. Oh wow, that was close. That was so close. I cannot believe we actually beat that somehow without having any anti-regen. Oh, and that is lovely, because I'm not gonna lie guys, every time you see a star challenge you gotta do it, because stars are hard to come by. Oh, and for those who have just joined the stream, there is a glitch currently where every time you load into a lobby you just lag and cannot move for like 2 minutes. So yeah, definitely something they need to fix up. I think as well, do not purchase the battle pass yet, because there's been found early access bugs when it comes to actually getting the premium battle pass after buying it, where it just disappears, so definitely hold off on doing that. Other than that though, most early access glitches are just sort of like this, where it's just sort of a bit of an inconvenience but not game breaking. I'm slightly shocked that this hasn't been found, but oh, I'm upside down, apparently. There we go. This is the battle pass, by the way, for those who aren't sure about it. Yeah, it's basically the same as Anime Adventures, except for it is shorter. So at tier 30 is the unit, this is a booster, and there is no shiny for the premium. And it ends at 50 with no second unit. So that is interesting. You have achievements, which are quite cool. Obviously with dailies, you've got codes, but there's currently no codes, but hopefully on release there will be. Your quests, I do wish they pinged you when you complete the quest, because they don't currently do that. That is a bit annoying. Obviously the profile, 16k gems, only 2 mythics, RIP. Yeah, and the store, this bundle, I think if you've got the money for it, it's such good value, such good value. You got the stats reroll. Unlike Anime Adventures, it is 5,000 for 100% potential instead of 10,000, which is really nice. This is like a thing they have called an enemy index, where you get like 30 gems, where it's like every time you kill an enemy there's a 3% chance they get entered into the index, 30 gems, so it's not a lot, but I mean every little helps. This is the level milestones, so every time you level up you will get gems, traits and gold, which is actually nice to see. There's the emotes, the collections where again you get, like, depending on the rarity. Oh, I've not unlocked that. That looked almost unlocked then. But yeah, depending on the rarity you get gems for that. There's the emotes, where you can sort of, well, in fact, that's one I unlocked I didn't realise. What's that one? Popular vibe. Maybe a skin doesn't suit it. Skin doesn't suit the emotes. Yeah, that is the banner. And this is the Ascension Station. So this is where if you have dupes of your units, they are now actually useful. So you can power up. Oh, I got gems for just doing that. Yeah, as you see here, if I add in 1 char plus 3 of her Evo items, she gets plus 3% bonus to damage. So that's pretty good. Over here, we have the traits with Madara. And I mean, it's still quite box standard traits. I mean, it's increased damage, increased range, increased attack speed, XP, range, reduced income, or reduced cost. Also increased income, so that's a nice little one for your farms. Blitz, I mean that's just supersonic, whatever you want to call it. And then you've got Solar, which is increased range, increased damage. It's basically like, you know, it's not one that you want to get really. Deadeye is at least somewhat useful on the crit characters, like Char-In is a crit character, and so increasing critical chance and damage is lovely. Ethereal is essentially divine, and it is definitely the best in most units, because most units are 4 and 5 placement. And obviously Monarch is unique, so if you have a 3 or below placement unit, that's what you want. The Evolve, fairly box standard, but as you can see, you need a ton of stars, and they are really hard to come by. So make sure every half an hour you check the challenge, because oh my lord, it's rough. There's no sort of shop to buy it. Unlike Anime Defenders, there's only one challenge, not 3. Now you can craft these with the green ones, then with these you can craft the mythics. But I mean, it's not that efficient, it'll waste a lot of time. So unless you're doing like what I'm doing, where I am gonna go now back to the Icarus grind, where we go, Legend Stage, Dungeon 3, 0.75 chance, you get 1 to 2 green essence stones, meaning, you know, we do that magic. How many times have we done this so far? Real quick. We've done this 20 times. No Icarus currently. To be expected, to be fair. I feel like it's... could be up to 100, you know, with 0.75%. But yeah. If people are, though, finding that they are struggling with certain levels or certain legend stages, certain challenges, I can definitely sort of just do some how I did it to beat them. So I will be soloing most of the game, depending on if there are parts of the game where it is particularly hard. I will get my friends to help me, but I will sort of try and find ways to solo most of the game, because, well, you know, not all the time you're able to get people on, not all the time you're going to have people to play with. So I do tend to find figuring out how to solo stuff is the most beneficial. Yeah, do make sure if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. Anything you want to talk about, not even Anime Vanguards related, just, you know, something going on, something interesting. Do just say, honestly, because I mean, this is just sort of a way for me to pass the time while I'm grinding for Icarus, while we're waiting for Anime Vanguards to come out. That'll see the website today. Because there is actually a website counting down. Yeah, here we go, 1 hour and 14 minutes, so at 11 PM UK time. So you Americans are very lucky, because you will get a lot of time. But in the UK, it is a Sunday night before the new week begins and people are back to school and work. So we will not have much time. I'm very blessed to be able to do early access, so I can actually play a bit. Yeah, definitely no rush in grinding out this game though, because quite frankly, it is sort of not loads of content in the game. I feel like the Igris grind is probably the major one. And I mean, like, it's tiny taskable. It's a 0.75% chance, and if you want to fully ascend him, you will need 6. So you need to do this, like 400 or 500 times, which I don't know if that's the best use of your time when the game is just out. I feel like you'd rather do the Infinity Castle. You'd rather evo some of your units, but yeah. Oh, they have updated some of these passives. Nice. Okay, so that Naruto has been changed. They did mention they were changing some other units. And the Kizaru passive has also been changed apparently, so I will check that out actually after this. I'm curious if they've changed the Evo passive as well. Get afraid. Oh. Yeah, manage units is actually a really nice feature. I'm very glad that they have the manage units, so I can just click on them. Boom. Where are the last two? Okay. They both spawn next to each other. That's... Oh god, what's going on here? There we go. Bit of lag to be expected in an early access, but never fun nonetheless. Sell. Oh, come on. And there the game really is starting to lag down. I feel like they've been making a lot of changes, so it makes it be they're sort of starting to phase them in. So attack 4 seconds, decrease SPA. Well, he attacks only every 5 seconds, so he's gonna get that every time. There we go. Gems, gold, stone, helmet, XP, and still no Igris. Where are you, Igris? You do not want to have to do like 100 of these. That, I think I'd just cry if I had to do 100. Yeah, I do want to thank you all for popping in, even if it is only for like a minute. It's always nice to sort of just say hi to people. place it there. That'll be fine though. Maybe I'll just do that actually. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, I have been meaning to buy a new microphone for some time as well, so hopefully that makes the audio significantly more better. Yeah, I need to do some research. If you have any good microphone recommendations, please do drop them in the comments, it'd be very appreciated. You want to see what Crocodile does? There we go. He just sort of wags his hand out a bit and it slows them. Interesting choice for the character that slows, but I mean, there needs to be one, I guess. Pain is in the game as well, and he's just like Army Ventures where he does the almighty pushback. You've got Kilowatt and Kakashi that do some lightning stuns. But other than that, there isn't too many support units. So when they add in a proper sort of slow, and when they add in the time stop, these things are going to be very useful. There you go, Naruto. Silly boy. There is currently 1.5 hours until Anime Vanguards release. So 1.5 hours until you can all join me. You too can grind and never get Igris because he is just very rare. Right, which statues are spawning? This one. 1, 2. That one. 1, 2. Oh dear. Okay, I might just made it for it again. Always nice to see. Oh god. Right, there we go. Yeah, it wasn't like this earlier. This is very recent. Sort of lag spike. Oh dear. Solve that one as well actually. Oh god. This lag is not, oh my god no, because I clicked on him itself. Oh no. What's this lag doing to me? There we go. Please just kill the statues. For God's sake, what is going on? I don't know how I feel like this passive change. Like it's quite a bad nerf for no reason. But hey-ho. Come on, just take out that statue, Naruto. Come on, there we go. Right, and now let's kill the boss. Come on. Show me Igris. Show me Igris, please. Come on, give me a shiny Igris, you know. Make up for the fact that, you know, I had an early part of Anime Adventures. My precious Alucard, my own Alucard. No Ibris. Oh, this is a bit rough. This is a bit rough. At least my unit's being leveled up quite a lot. Yeah, this has very much just been a quick trial to see if streaming, how it actually works, how to set it up. It's been quite a fun trial, all things considered. Hope you all have at least found it alright. Right, I don't really know. I don't watch streams myself because I don't know the appeal of them. So again, you'll have to let me know what you kind of like seeing. I think as well, I said when I hit 1,000 I'd set up that Discord and do some giveaways. I would also like to sort of use that Discord for some more interactive content, like rating your teams, things like seeing your funny clips, your best clips, stuff like that. I'd quite like to do. I'll also do... I'll probably do a Noob to Pro series for Anime Vanguards. Maybe a bit later. Like everyone's a noob at first, so probably not the time to be doing it. Yeah, please, if you want to say anything, please do feel free to just drop a message in the chat. I do have my phone here to sort of read it. As stupid as that is, it's, I think, the only way I can do it. I'd quite like to have a second monitor, but alas, I do not have a big enough desk. I've just been pinged that they are restarting these servers, implementing a load of bug and lag fixes. So once this is done, I'll probably actually end the stream here, as it was just a test, but I'll end it once this mission's done. Yeah, I do want to thank you all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure having you all. I do hope this has been useful, or at the very least entertaining to sort of just see the new gameplay. Look at those effects. Man. Anime Defenders who, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about sort of streaming more in the future, so please do let me know what you'd want to see, what you'd sort of want me to do. is the game out? The game isn't out yet. This is early access. I love chocolate milk. The game is out in an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know what time zone you're in, so it's the exact time, but yeah, hour and a half. The game will be out for everybody. Definitely hop on, I'd say, when it comes out, because I mean, just look at this. Look at that. It's definitely gonna kill anime defenders. I mean, this is by far the closest thing to anime adventures that we've had since it's been down. Come on. Before they restart the servers, but give me an Igris. Come on. Giant fella. The health bar up there. Come on. Come on. Come on. No Igris. That's a shame. Yeah, it is AA vibes. That is exactly what it is. It's very much sort of the AA replacement. I think hopefully in the restart they're fixing this, because there's currently a glitch where I am just stuck in the lobby and can't move, and it's just completely lagged. I definitely think it needs some polishing. Like earlier I was doing a challenge. You cannot tell if the enemies are regen or not because they don't have the little like green stuff. So hopefully polish it up a bit, add a few stuff like that. And I think give it a month, and if it's sort of not changed much, disappointing, but I think in a month's time they could sharpen this up too. Is it as paid to win as AA? I wouldn't say so, mainly because most of the units are 4 and 5 placement, so even though unique, or this version of unique's in the game, it's... oh dear, what's happened here? But yeah, because most of the units are 4 and 5 placement, it's not like the most OP trait, because most of the time it's Divine, which is now the best trait. Oh, there we go. In fact, if that was the server switch... oh yeah, that was the server switch, right. We'll keep the stream going for a bit more then. But yeah, I can show you the traits real quick. Still getting used to the lobby. So it's still same pricing. Basically the same. That's power, that's range, that's whatever the Anime Adventures decreasing SBA was. That's just the experience one, that's the range one. They did make the golden trait a lot more common. That's the Sonic one. Solar is just a bit rubbish. Deadeye is like a crit one. That's Divine, that's unique. What is the best unit in the game? I think we're not able to say for sure because there are some units where like the banner secret is Alucard, and so not many people have Alucard currently, but I think he is strong. Igris is also a secret which is very hard to get, so he's strong. As for mythics that are good, Sung Jin Woo and Cha In are probably the 2 best mythics you can get, I'd say. Cha In being more a crit boss killer, and Sung Jin Woo just great at clearing out waves. And then the Igris passive works in conjunction with Sung Jin Woo, so you have to sort of use them together to get the most. Oh, here you go. This person's got Sung Jin Woo and Igris. You spent 47k gems. Oh my lord, yeah. Oh yeah, there's also player profiles. So you can just double click someone and you can see this person spent 28k. Oh my god, the Sung Jin Woo's got a good trait. I am jealous. But yeah, you can see top placed units. You can see what these are the titles. Currently, nothing crazy tile-wise. Will it drop with codes? I do hope so, because currently there isn't any codes, and I'm not gonna lie, once you've done the story, it's a bit hard to get gems. So I think it may be sort of gonna need some codes. Definitely gonna need some codes. I think if the game bangs at the start, it'll get some codes, because there is the like Paragon, which is the equivalent of Infinity Castle, but they have it as like Infinity Castle for this map, Infinity Castle for this map, which is different. Don't know how I feel about it yet, because I've not tried the mode out. But as well, to unlock the Infinity Castle mode, you now have to beat the entire level on the hard difficulty, which I don't know how I feel about as well. And as well, it's only 80 gems per stage you beat, so it's a bit. We'll see. But yeah, another change to Anime Adventures is the stat rerolls. It's only 5,000 to reach 100% potential instead of 10,000, so that'll be quicker to get at least. But yeah, I hope that's answered your questions, because I think I am going to end the stream here actually. But I do hope you all enjoyed it and I could answer some questions. I'll hopefully try and do some more stuff like this in the future. If I'm just going to be endlessly grinding, might as well stream if I can. Is it worth to buy the Battle Pass? It really depends. If you get it in Anime Adventures, I'd get it here. It's very similar to the same as Anime Adventures, except for in the Premium Battle Pass, you do not get a shiny version of the unit, and there is only one unit in the Battle Pass. So, I mean, you could look at it, if you buy the Battle Pass, you get more trait rerolls. So, there's that as a bonus. And currently, the Battle Pass unit is like a damage booster. I hope you have a good day, man. And I hope that helped answer all your questions, so when it comes out in an hour and 15 minutes, you can get right into it. I think it's definitely similar to Anime Adventures, so you should be able to get the feel for it quite quickly.